Good morning, afternoon, and evening, YouTube. This is David the Woman Militia. I'm here to do a discussion on FFL transfers and also to do an unboxing of the Smith & Wesson 586 L Comp. Earlier this morning, I went to gun store to pick up an FFL transfer. For those of you who do not know what a FFL transfer is, first of all, FFL stands for Federal Firearm License. Basically, when you buy a gun online, I did order off of a site called guns.com. They do have a very good variety of handguns, rifles, shotguns, whatever you're looking for. I did order one online around the 12th of March, and the guns usually don't come to your home. If you order accessories like flashlights, magazines, even ammo, they do go to the house or go to your home depending on the state that you're in. But most cases they do go to your home, but firearms do not get mailed to your home. Instead, you have to have them mailed to like a gun store or to a pawn shop which has a license called a Federal Firearm License. And usually those dealers accept your firearm, and they'll typically give you a call, let you know your firearm is in. Guns.com is also good about posting online that your firearm has reached its destination. And then what you do is you go up to the establishment. You fill out this form called ATF form 4476, which is basically basically a registration for the ATF to register who's all purchasing firearms. Once you fill out that form and all of the background check and stuff passes, then you're able to pay a small fee depending on the establishment. This establishment I went to was a large gun store. They typically charge about $20, which is on the cheaper end. Some of the other establishments may charge $30 up to about $60, about the most expensive. But once you pay that fee, then you're able to take possession of your firearm and take it home or take it to the range, add it to your collection, whatever you're going to do with it. In my case, I'm going to take it to the range, and then I will add it to my collection, and then occasionally it will be used for concealed carry. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. This is Smith & Wesson 586 L Comp. Okay. And first of all, observing the case, I see this in a gray case, so this is a performance center. Performance center is kind of like AMG to Mercedes-Benz, or it's basically like a higher, I guess you could say, trim level, or higher. Basically, it's taking the base model and it's doing some accessorizing to it from the factory. Basically, they tend to do like trigger jobs, or they port the barrels, something like that. In this case, we got a lot of paperwork here. We have some information, FFL information from guns.com, and basically it's saying that the receiving address is the establishment where it went to. And then in the top portion of the case here, looks like we have a spent shell here. Typically at guns.com, they will test your firearm and they send a spent shell here. And this is just certification that it's been tested and it works. We do have a lock as well. It's important to use these when not in use. And we do have a couple of keys here because there is a little locking mechanism on the gun itself. And then it comes with 2 moon clips. Basically, this particular revolver is a 7-shot. It does 7 rounds. So we have 2 moon clips, the capability of holding 14 extra rounds, plus the 7 that's going to go in the firearm. And we have the instructions to the 586 as well. And then we have here some registration information from Smith & Wesson Company itself, saying protect your investment. It's always important to fill these out. In the event that something happens to the firearm, Smith & Wesson will be able to repair it for you. We do have join the NRA today. NRA is important because NRA does advocate for gun owners and advocate for the Second Amendment. And let's see, this here, this is basically some extra information about the firearm itself, and the hand grip as well. And this is particularly, this firearm particularly is a used firearm, and the previous owner was nice enough to throw in a leather holster. Which I do have, as you see on the table here, I do have some 686 models. Rosewood hand grip, some with a lighter stained wooden hand grip. 686 with Hogue rubber hand grips. And I just wanted to try it out. I do have a 627, which is an 8-shot, just to see if this will fit. And it does fit, but it's a little bit snug though. That cylinder is a little bit bigger. As far as these other ones, all of the firearms are, all of them are unloaded here. All of them unloaded here as well. Well, I'll take one of these 686s and see if this fits, because the 586 is similar. And this fits just like the 586 would fit into the holster. So basically I do have a extra holster so I can carry one of the 686s. And now we come to the pride and joy, the Smith & Wesson 586. Basically, the 586 is very much similar to the 686 here, being that both of them are 7 shots, so they hold 7 rounds. It is cut for moon clips along the back here. It is cut for moon clips. It does have a full-length ejector rod here, so that when you drop your rounds, they'll come out completely. It does have some, I guess, rosewood hand grips, kind of similar to my 6. Well, actually, this is a lighter, I wouldn't say rosewood, but I would say this is a lighter shade of wood, but wooden hand grips as well. This particular model is a blued finish, and it is made out of carbon steel, you know, versus this one being like a stainless steel. It does have a ramped front sight as well, and it does have an adjustable back sight. I don't have the little orange paint on here. Typically these models, I think they are Teridium, or they are like glow-in-the-dark sights as well. It does have a 3-inch barrel. That's another difference versus my 686s here. The snub nose versions have 2.5-inch barrels. You can notice the barrel length on both. This is the 686, 2.5-inch barrel, and then this is the 3-inch barrel for the 586 here. see, adjustable sights as well. And I believe that is Teridium. And obviously this gun is empty as well. And this is the 586 here. And just in case y'all didn't see it earlier, all of these firearms are safe and they are unloaded as well. Second 686 here. Okay, this is my Hogue hand grips here. This is kind of like pride and joy because the Hogue hand grip does soften up the recoil as well. And then this is the 627, the 8-shot. Move my finger out the way. Kind of give you something to compare with. See if you can notice the one extra round in the cylinder that this one holds here versus this one does not hold. Okay. And also I forgot to mention, if you notice right here, there's no port, anything like that. That's on the 686. On the 586 here, there is a little port or a little cutout or a little void that's made into the barrel here, and this is supposed to soak up some of the recoil or offset the recoil so the gun is not as bouncy when you shoot it. And also this gun is a 357, so you can shoot 38 special if you choose to, which is probably a better choice for concealed carry because it's not as prone to penetrate, but it does shoot the 357. You can use 357 as well. But that is the unboxing of the Smith & Wesson 586 LCOMP. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the One Man Militia.